Veterans, you got to 100%, the holy grail of veterans benefits, the tip top. You made it to the mountain for a good reason. You should be excited. But now what? Not only does a 100% VA disability rating unlock the highest level of compensation, but it also opens the door for you, veterans, to critical support and lifelong protections, which we are going to discuss in this live stream in some instances. There are 5 distinct paths to getting 100% VA disability rating, which I will talk about in a later video, okay? The first one, 100% schedular VA disability rating. The second one, 100% permanent and total VA disability rating. The third one, 100% total disability based on individual unemployability, which I do not like, by the way, a 100% temporary VA disability rating, and a 100% cancer-related VA disability rating. Veterans, each path serves different needs for you, but guess what? They all lead to one major outcome. You got 100%, the fullest acknowledgement of your service-connected limitations and how they impact your life post-service, right? But what does it actually mean to have 100% VA disability rating? Let's get right into it and talk about it, right? The 100% VA disability rating is the ultimate level of compensation and protection you should be trying to go. Every veteran needs to be where they need to be protected at, but you should be trying to get the benefits that you deserve. There are 5 different paths to 100% rating, and I'm going to break those down for you so you understand them. So tune in. Each serves a unique purpose. 100% ratings come, again, with life-changing benefits for veterans and their families, and the success depends on the evidence that you bring in the front, the strategy, and understanding the VA system. It's very important. I always say it. You're going to keep hearing it. Don't throw mud at a wall. Get the help that you need. If you need the help that you need, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, share this out with someone that can use this information. Hit us up, 904-605-0431, info@veteransclaimservice.com. We are here for you. We have helped thousands of veterans, and we just want to help you to be in the best position to win your claim, because we are veterans serving veterans, and we care about you. Okay, so what does it mean to be rated 100% disabled by the VA? 100% VA disability rating, again, is known as the total disability rating. It's the highest schedular rating the Department of Veterans Affairs can assign for service-connected compensation. The rating is reserved for veterans whose service-connected conditions are extremely debilitating, often resulting in social impairment, total occupational and social impairment. In many cases, these veterans, maybe you, are unable to work, and you may be largely unable to care for yourselves without assistance. I don't know if that's you or not, but this is the highest schedular rating that you can receive and qualifies you for the maximum amount of monthly tax-free compensation, currently over $3,700 per month if you're a single veteran, and higher with dependents, higher if you have any SMC R1, R2, special monthly compensation for ED, etc. That could be more, and obviously your dependents added can provide more income for you as well. And again, it also comes with powerful benefits such as Chapter 35 education benefits, property tax exemptions in some states. Check it out if you're 100%. If you get that tax exemption, hit up your property appraiser's office in your local jurisdiction, your local town, whoever does your taxes. Find out, right? Send them that benefit summary letter. See if your property tax exempted. Check it out for dependents, access to VA dental care as well too. If you're 100%, you get dental care as well. You get commissary exchange privileges, among many other things as well too. And you get CHAMPVA, and you can get that for you and your dependents, along with you get free VA healthcare as well too. All right, so let's dive back here into the 5 types of 100% VA disability ratings, okay? So number 1, very straightforward, 100% schedular VA disability rating. What does that mean? This is the most straightforward route. Your service-connected conditions either meet single 100% diagnostic code in the VA schedule for rating disabilities under the 38 Code of Federal Regulations Part 4, or combined through, we know the VA's fuzzy math, to equal 100%. To succeed, again, You need to come with all the evidence to the firefight. Your medical records must clearly show the severity of your conditions per the criteria in the VASRD and the VEA's M21-1 adjudication manual. What's very important to get there on the front end is strong, detailed medical evidence, including exams, DBQs, service records, fully developed claims. This right here can be the difference between an 80% or a full 100% VA disability rating. You need to ensure your medical documentation is thorough and up to date. Right? You are your best advocate. You need to clearly detail the severity and impact of each service-connected condition. This can significantly strengthen your case for a 100% schedular VA disability rating. If you do not know what you're doing, if you do need help, right? If you don't want to be screwed over, if you don't want to fight any longer than you need to, reach out. We're here for you. If you need a DBQ, a nexus diagnosis, if you need somebody to look at what you have going on, see and evaluate what you need going on, and help you to determine the best path forward, reach out. We're here for you. We're fair. We want to make sure that you get the help that you need and be in the best position to get your ratings and to do it. Look, let me give you an example. There was a veteran. They were fighting. They're at 90%. I talked to two today. One fought a whole year for a 0% sinusitis rating. They were fighting for a sinus rating. They were fighting for a presumptive condition. They had no idea about the 38 Code of Federal Regulations and how sinuses are even rated, but they were fighting for their sinuses. They got denied. Then they did a higher level review. Then they got approved. But my point is, they wasted a whole year, and guess where they're at? 90%, right? Sometimes people are just fighting from the wrong angle, and your condition is just not going to take you up that high, and the severity of that condition is just not going to go that high. I've seen that twice today. Somebody else fighting for knees, back, all that, but you got to read that decision letter. You're only going so high for those musculoskeletal conditions because your range of motion is not that bad. It's not meeting the criteria for a 20% rating or a 40% rating, and I never see above that for a lumbosacral strain or for a back really above a 40. That's very few, far and in between. It's typically a 10 to 20% rating. I'm just saying, guys, gals, fight from the right angle. Get the help that you need. Make sure that you do it right. These benefits are for life, okay? These are some of the best benefits that you can get. Make sure your medical documentation is thorough. Make sure you get help. Make sure you're treated fairly. Make sure you're not getting ripped and raked upside the head. Make sure that your evidence clearly details the severity and impact of each service-connected condition, occupationally, socially, relationally. Don't blow it out the water. Don't over-exaggerate, but do not minimize. Make sure that you are clear, concise about what you're doing. This can significantly strengthen your case for a 100% schedular VA disability rating. Get the help that you need. Make sure you're in the best position to win your claim. You, my friends, you listening deserve it. Number two, what everybody always talks about, and some people just don't understand it, so I'm going to break it down. 100% permanent and total VA disability rating. Again, does that mean that you are safe forever? No. Keep getting the treatment that you need. Could it be reduced? Yes, it could be reduced. Are they just going after you to reduce you? No. But if you keep filing claims and you keep doing stuff, and then let's just say you file for voc rehab, or you file for some dependents, or you open up a new claim and you get the wrong rater and they start poking around and looking around and there are reductions being done and you ain't been treated for 15 years or 10 years or whatever, and it looks like things are getting better, don't be surprised if you get a reevaluation. It doesn't mean you're going to go down, but that permanent and total rating, they're more likely than not ever going to mess with you, but just be careful about things that you do. The P&T rating means your service-connected disabilities are both total, 100%, and permanent. It means they're expected to last for life and not improve over time. Okay, that's what it means. But again, permanent, don't take that word lightly. Okay, permanent, it's great, P&T. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but keep getting the treatment that you need. Do not stop getting the treatment. That is a huge mistake I see veterans doing all the time. And let me tell you, whenever I go to the dental clinic and I get my teeth cleaned and all that stuff with my VA disability benefits and stuff, I hear them all the time on the phone going and calling veterans and letting them know, hey, sir, ma'am, veteran, Mr. and Mrs., your rating's being reduced, right? I'm just saying, and then they're caught slipping. Okay. Don't get caught slipping. Keep getting care. You're getting paid for conditions that are impacted you. Keep getting the care that you need, right? Don't be afraid of getting reduced. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not putting any fear in you, but get the help that you need. Keep getting the treatment. Don't stop, right? The permanent and total VA disability rating, this status removes you from VA reexaminations for the most part, and often qualifies your dependents for benefits like Chapter 35 education assistance, CHAMPVA, etc. It's noted in your claim decision letter, your rating decision letter, the 17-page document that explains how they came to the decision for your rating disability, in your benefit summary letter, and it can appear on your va.gov under your benefit summary and verification as permanent and total. To reinforce your case, get a private medical statement explaining why your condition is unlikely to improve. Come with all the ammo to the firefight, submit a fully developed claim, get the help that you need, make sure it's there, make sure you know what's in your case. This adds credibility when the VA evaluates permanence and stability, okay? It's very, very important. Number 3, I don't like this, and I'm going to talk about this for a second, TDIU 100%. It pays you at the 100% rate, even if your combined rating is below 100%, but I just put a video out about them messing with veterans. I'm telling you, there's been several veterans that have called. They are doing IU, and now they're getting reevaluations. They're being thrown around, and they're having to run around like a chicken with their head cut off. Don't do that if you don't need to do that. Reach out if you need help. If you're thinking about going the IU route, let's try to see if there's something secondary that could be done. Let's try to see if there's some way to increase you. Let's see what can be done to put you in the best position. And look, there's talks of just trying to wipe it away. I don't like the doggone benefit because it caps you at making no more than above the poverty level. You don't need any of that stuff over you. And they're putting people through the ringer. They're reevaluating other conditions, even though they're qualified for IU, right, according to 38 CFR. And then they're coming back and sending people way out, sending them out for crazy CMP examinations, giving them a hard time. And what they want is you to give up. They don't want to give out this rating. It's becoming more and more and more and more difficult. So if you're thinking about IU, I would try to scratch that and see that I can go every way possible up naturally and organically. Okay. But you can get it if you can't hold down a steady job, but I'm telling you, they're still going to run you through the ringer is what it's looking like. And if you can't hold a steady job that supports you financially, known as substantially gainful employment, because of your service-connected disability, odd jobs, marginal employment, they do not count. And one of these must be true. You have one service-connected disability rated at 60% or more. So let's say you got PTSD rated at 70, or you have 2 or more service-connected disabilities with at least one rated at 40% or more disabling and a combined rating of 70%. So you have PTSD at 50% and you've got headaches at 50%. So you're above 70 right there, right? So you could get that, okay? So again, one service-connected disability rated at 60% or more, 2 or more service-connected disabilities with at least one of them being rated at 40% or more and a combined rating of 70% or more. I don't like it. I can't stand TDIU. Don't do it. They're screwing around with people right now. So, don't do it. Number 4, 100% temporary VA disability rating, meaning it's not static. The VA grants temporary total ratings in 3 situations: pre-stabilization, hospitalization, and convalescence. So immediately after discharge with severe and unstable conditions, that's pre-stabilization. Hospitalization is for service-connected hospital care lasting at least 21 days. But again, we could throw out that code of federal regulations at them if you're in the hospital for at least 21 days. But look, once you come out, they could come back and reevaluate you, and that could go down. Okay. So get the help that you need, get there naturally, get there organically. Don't do it alone on a hospital visit or being inpatient or something like that. Okay. Convalescence is following surgery, intensive treatment, such as cancers, knee replacement surgeries, all those things. Okay. You can get that, but look, they can reduce that as well too. And these are just temporary ratings that provide 100% benefits during basically your recovery. Again, you heard it, temporary total ratings in those situations: pre-stabilization, hospitalization, convalescence. Don't do it, because when you get out, they're going to drop that rating. Trust me, get there naturally, get there organically. I'm just letting you know the truth. Okay. If you are going to do this, to support your case, include all medical documentation showing the type of care, duration, and physician's rationale for your disability. Okay. Number 5, 100% cancer-related VA disability rating. Veterans with active service-connected cancer are automatically granted 100% rating during treatment and for 6 months after treatment completion, but then they're going to come back and reevaluate you. Look, if you got cancer and you got something active and you keep battling with that, don't keep fighting from the cancer angle, because if it gets better, they're going to reduce it. And look, I want it to get better. I don't want you to have cancer. But if that thing is a threat to you, if that cancer is, or you're around Agent Orange, or you have some sort of a cancer, look, file naturally for what you need to. Do a mental health rating off of that or something, right? Do a high ticketed or high valued claim off of that. There's other ways and other workarounds as well. If you need help with that, if that's you going through that situation, reach out to us. We're here to help you out. Okay. Again, I don't like that they do that, but it's something that they do. And then a lot of veterans are at 0, because if it comes back, then they can always raise up that cancer. But then again, they're going to reevaluate you after 6 months. So it's a freaking clown show. Okay. So just be careful with that as well too. So what compensation do you receive with the 100% VA disability rating, right? You receive the maximum monthly VA disability compensation, tax-free, for life. Just keep up your treatment, stay in the fight, keep going. The financial support is crucial for veterans, probably you listening, whose service-connected disabilities prevent gainful employment. Again, it does not mean that you cannot work at 100%, okay? I want to be perfectly clear about that. It's very important. Compensation increases for veterans if that's you with dependents. And in 2025, 100% disabled veteran, as of the making of this video, is making and receiving a minimum of $3,831.30 per month as a single veteran, with monthly compensation exceeding $4,000 per month for those with eligible dependents. Okay. So those are some of the pay rates. Veteran with a spouse is $4,044.91. Additional amounts apply for children, parents, aid and attendants, etc. Okay. 2026 pay rates with 100% VA disability are going to be: single veteran, $3,930.91. Veteran with a spouse is going to be $4,150.07. Additional amounts apply for your children, parents, aid and attendants, etc. Okay. Beyond the compensation, there are benefits. I'm going to give you 10 benefits for 100% disabled veterans, right? You get the pay. You get free comprehensive VA healthcare and prescription medications. You get tax exemptions, state dependent, right? 100% disabled veteran property tax exemption. Again, dependent on your state. You get DEA assistance, dependent educational assistance, Chapter 35, CHAMPVA health insurance for dependents, total and permanent disability, discharge for student loans. You need to send in your benefit summary letter proving and showing that you are permanent in total at 100%, right? You can get VA aid and attendance or housebound benefits if that applies to you. Voc rehab and employment, VRNE Chapter 31. You can get special monthly compensation, right? Depending on the severity or depending on what conditions that you have. And also you can get free VA dental care if 100% service connected or PNT. Okay. Very, very, very important. It's really, really important. If any of you guys are on here right now, hey, what's up, Farm Girl? How you doing? I want to answer some of y'all's questions. How you doing? Glad to have you on here. Benny just asked me, how long does it take the VA to make an IU veteran PNT? Is it usually 3 to 5 years? Well, if you're individual unemployability, it doesn't guarantee that it's just going to be permanent in total, Benny. If it's me, and if I were you, I would try to go for permanent in total altogether, getting there organically. If you're IU, it doesn't mean that it's going to convert over to PNT. I just want you to know that. So just keep that in mind. If you're IU, that means you're less than 100%. It's not just going to flip over to permanent in total. I hope that answers your question. And again, I would stay away from IU, or if maybe you're on there, okay, that's fine. But I'd also try to think about coming off of that as well too, if you can, just get the treatment that you need. But if there's something that you can do that can come up and take you to 100% organically, That's what I would do. I just want you to know that. Farm Girl, glad you made it. If anybody has any questions, I'm on here. I want to answer some questions for you. Hit me up right now. Again, we're going over 100% VA disability ratings and what it actually means. We just went over the 5 types of 100% VA disability ratings, right? If you didn't make it from the beginning, this will be on YouTube and our Facebook and stuff, and you can go back and stream this. But again, make sure you're in the best position. Look, be careful with TDIU, right? They are reevaluating people. And look, keep getting care that you need as well, too. Nothing is permanent, but what is permanent is take care of yourself. You're not going to be on the chopping block. Okay. Again, this is not a fear channel to put fear in you, or anything like that, or any kind of clickbait, but you got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure that you continue to get treatment. Again, not every single day, at all, you don't want to do that. Okay. Every day you don't have to go get treatment, but you do need to get treatment consistently, and you need to keep up with it. Very important. Very, very important. Love, what's up? You have a question? Go on and ask, please. I'd love to answer it as well. And Farm Girl Rebel, absolutely. You don't want, you want to try to get permanent in total instead of IU for sure. It's definitely better for you. And look, the worst thing they can do is say no, but listen, we can put you in the best position so that you can win your claim and be in the best position to try to go up, and we're going to identify. Sometimes, again, like I said, people are fighting from the wrong angle to get 100%. You've got to make sure that you are fighting from the right angle. Certain conditions only go so high. Get familiar with the 38 Code of Federal Regulations. If you need to understand what that is or whatever, look at the 38 Code of Federal Regulations. It's very important. You can Google it, right? Look at whatever condition it is that you're filing for. Make sure that you understand what the heck you're filing for and where it's taking you. If not, again, you could be going you could be fighting from the wrong angle. I've seen several veterans this week totally fighting from the wrong angle. And I don't advise that, because you're just wasting more time. Okay. Fight from the right angle. Love. If you have a question, please reach out here. Let me know. Okay. Do you assist with Nexus letters? Absolutely love to hoop. We do. Reach out to us, 904-605-0431. We have great doctors. And here's the great thing about what we do. We are not going to do a Nexus letter. The doctor's not going to do it until they look at the evidence and make sure that they can do it. We are not here to waste. You guys are not dollar figures. Nobody is here to have their time or their money or anything wasted. Okay. So reach out to us. If you want to email us, you can reach out to us at info@veteransclaimservants.com. Okay. It's very, very important. Sherman, do you have to submit in order to get P&T? If you're 100% and not permanent in total, yes, you do, but you want to make sure that you do it right. And if you're going to do it, make sure you're up to date on all your other treatment and stuff like that. So reach out. Very, very, very important. If you need help with that, let us know. We can totally help you with that. All right, brother. And love to hoop. Yeah, reach out to us, man. We have some amazing doctors that can help out and put you in the best position. And listen, don't just go with anybody. Make sure that you're going to get a copy of the Nexus letter. Make sure you're going to get a copy of the DBQ. Let me say this as well. Doctors will write Nexus letters, but then they won't help you with what needs to go in your claim as well. And we have a lot of veterans that say they got Nexus letters or they got a DBQ and it's garbage. It's not good. And then guess what ends up happening? They end up getting denied and they're like, but I got a Nexus letter. Look, it's not just getting a Nexus letter or DBQ. Every single thing needs to be squared away, from your lay statements, evidence provided, personal statements, your packet, the way you're presenting it, every single thing. The Nexus letters are helping with the service connection, but make sure that you have your ducks in a row. I just want you guys to make sure that, and don't use any company or anything like that that's charging over ×3. Do not do it. If it's like that, don't do it. You don't need to do that. You don't need to spend that ridiculous amount of money. Get the help that you need. Again, none of us, me, you, we're not dollar figures, okay? Why does the VA keep asking for medical records that you sent 4 times? There is a duty to assist error remand from a BVA judge. Do they not have your medical records? That's crazy. If they've lost them, I have no idea. But whoever's adjudicating your claim, they should have your medical records, especially if you sent it 4 times. Why have they lost it? I don't know what BVA judge has it or whatnot, but that's definitely got to be someone in an organization. If they've asked it and you've sent it 4 times, then you should be good. Okay. You should be good. But if they're asking for something, they're saying that they don't have it. Just make sure that you get it. If the VA asks you for something, make sure that you get it. Make sure that you understand what it is. If you don't understand what it is, reach out. Let us know. We'll guide you on that as well too. You know, we guide the whole way around, and we have doctors. They're not on our staff. We aren't injecting bias and opinion into them. It's all evidence-based. Everything is all evidence-based. If it can't be done, it's not being done. You know, we're not here to just wing up a claim. All right. We want to make sure you guys are educated. We want to make sure you guys are in the best position to win your claim and to get the benefits that you deserve, earn, and have served for. I want to thank each and every one of you for your service. I appreciate you. Okay, so you've not lost. You sent to the VA is what it sounds like. Love. Hey, listen, if you sent it to the VA, then they should have it. I don't know what the heck that they're asking for, especially if you send it to them 4 times. They should not be asking that. Listen, everything that the VA asks for is a reason. So know that as you're going through this claims process, wherever you're at in the process, if they need something, make sure that you read it, make sure that you get it to them. Medical records sent, what was being asked for. Okay, good. Yes, send them what they're asking for, and you should be good. There should be nothing else that they need, okay? And then a lot of times, it's a lot of a waiting game. They're doing what they need to do internally. There's a lot of claims going through each and every single day. So again, 100% rating is the holy grail. You want to try to get the permanent and total status. It's very, very important. If you don't have it, yes, you can submit for it. I've put videos about that out there as well. But again, to get there though, you got to make sure that you're fighting from the right angle. Get the help that you need. Reach out. Don't hesitate. We are here for you if you need help. Listen, I want to thank you guys for your service. I want to thank you for tuning in. I care about you guys so much. We are veterans serving veterans. We want to make sure that you are in the best position to win your claim. Marnie, you have your paperwork that shows ratings, etc. Would I be able to get help from you guys perhaps? Marnie, absolutely. Yes, you can get help. Marnie, reach out to 904-605-0431 or email us at info@veteransclaimservants.com. Okay, I just sent that to you. Listen, let's see what you're dealing with, Marnie. We'll look at that, right? We have several claims agents. We will look at it. We'll see what you got going on, and then we'll rock on from there, okay? It's going to cost, it's not going to cost you anything to take a look at what you got going on and everything, okay? So reach out. It's in your best interest. If you need help, if you're confused, if you don't understand, reach out, okay? We are here for you. Thank you guys for your service. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Care about y'all so much, man. This is more than claims. This is helping out veterans. Again, I want people to know we are a non-profit as well. Okay. So we are a 501c3. We want to continue to help vets. That's what this is all about. Because listen, when I got out and stuff, I did not get the help that I needed. And it's jacked up. We deserve it. Y'all serve this country. Let's stay in the fight and get the help that we need, right? Let's do it. We got to come together. We got to lock arms. We got to do this. Okay. Thank you guys for your service. Stay in the fight. Do not give up. If you need anything, reach out. We're going to keep the videos coming. We're going to keep you up to date. All of that stuff. Don't be scared. Keep fighting. Get the evidence that you need and keep going. Proud of each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your service to our country. Till next time, I'm out.